I'm still at Bella's Traveler's house in Leyte. We did a little driving around today. Went up to Booga Booga Mountain to the Peace Memorial. And I'm here. I think they're all resting. I'm down here in the house by myself. And I decided to make some macaroni and cheese. So that's what I'm doing. I got my water boiling. I put the macaroni in there. So we're going to cook up some macaroni. And I got my quick melt back behind me. I haven't even opened it up. And I didn't plan this to be a cooking video or anything, but that's just what we're going to do. So if y'all join me and we talk, I'll be cooking macaroni and cheese while I'm at it. And I'm just going to do it simple. I'm not going to put anything extra in it. And basically just going to cook up the macaroni. And we're going to put the quick melt cheese in it. Maybe a couple other things if I can find it. And I'm going to thin it out a little bit with some evaporated milk. Some people use regular milk. That's if I can get the can open. I might have to yell upstairs for some help. I don't know. Welcome, folks. I'm at Bella's house trying to figure out where everything is. And it's going to be a challenge, I think. And I need something to open the...
Are you cooking?
Yeah, I need something to open that little can up. I need a little can opener. So I just decided to go live and while I'm cooking. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. What are you cooking?
Oh, it's just going to be macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Simple. The simple macaroni and cheese. Nothing. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever joined me there. Why don't you tell me who you are and where you're from? I appreciate you being here. I'm not sure where his wife keeps everything, so I think this drawer is going to have the can. Well, that's not a can opener. Oh, here we go. We'll use this type. I got to use the flip up type, but we'll just use this one to open that can of evaporated milk, and that'll work. Excuse me, Sir James. Get my stuff over here. I got the quick melt, and I don't know, Alpine brand. I usually use Alaska brand. A little can of evaporated milk to thin it out. Hopefully that'll be enough. And anyway, welcome, folks. It's the Colonel here, and I boiled some water and I dumped in some macaroni, however much you want. I'm making a lot because I know once James starts eating this, there won't be much left for me. And that's James from James and Karen Adventures. He was out there with us today. And you can check out our videos on James and Karen Adventures and also on Bella's Traveler. We all took video up there in the Booga Hills Mountains. And I'm hoping James posts some of that. He took some drone footage. And I hope that he posts some of that. I really do. So welcome to the Colonel's Chronicles. And while we're talking and chatting, I'm going to do some cooking. And well, somebody's blowing up my phone here. Yeah, that's my little friend. Okay, let me do something real quick. Hey, Norm, let me do something real quick, folks. Just bear with me. Turn off that thing. Okay, there we are. I'm back. Yeah. Well, you said, hey, mate, so that means you're either from down under or you're from the UK. I'm betting you're from down under. In Australia or New Zealand, possibly. And thanks for being here. And all of you that are here, thank you. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. Helps out the algorithm. We're here with Bella's Traveler. I cut myself shaving. That's showing up. And anyway, I'm the Colonel for the... Oh, you're in Sydney, Australia. There you go. One of the places that's on my list that I'd like to go to, but probably never will. I don't know. We'll see how the good Lord works on that. But it's expensive to go down under from here, and it didn't bother me. But anyway, so what's going on tonight down there in Sydney? Stone cold. I'm still only 42 minutes into the bike disaster vlog and reading the comments. Well, go ahead, Stone Cold. You don't have to stop on my behalf, brother. I got bored, so, and I'm cooking some macaroni right now, and I thought that I would show everybody, and because it's simple, and that's the Colonel's cooking is simple. There's nothing, we're not doing Master Chef here. I'm not Gordon Ramsay, although I might be better looking. So, yeah, we're just doing that, and that's a pretty dumb question there, Aldrich, but keep commenting. I appreciate help the algorithm. And if you knew anything about the Colonel, which means if you watched my channel, which you don't, but if you did, then you would know that I'm technically not bald. I shaved my head. So become educated and make intelligent comments if you don't mind. But I appreciate you being here anyway. Elsie Medina. Hello, Elsie Medina. Welcome to the Colonel's Chronicles. And we're just cooking some macaroni here, which is going to become macaroni and cheese. And we're cheating and going to do it the quick way. And for you Americans out there, this ain't Kraft macaroni and cheese, but it's going to be close. Norm, just cooling down now. 43 degrees today with the power pole down up the road, so no power. Oh my goodness, Norm, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. 43. Oh my goodness, I know you were hot with no power. Unbelievable. That's awful, man. I don't like to be cold, but I don't need to be that hot with no power. So, how is Karen feeling now? I have not talked to her. I know she's up, but she's still resting, and she's still not right. So, yeah, prayers for Karen that she feels better. And but yeah, she might have a little bit of a fever now. She's fighting something, and her body's fighting something. So, hi Sakura official. Now is that Sakura in Cebu that makes multi-cabs? If it is, welcome to the channel. Now, if you're just Sakura official because you're in Japan, well, welcome to the channel also. Let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm boiling some water, got macaroni, just plain old Filipino macaroni. And we're gonna turn that into some creamy macaroni and cheese. Hey, Scott and Isa, welcome to the macaroni and cheese channel. Yeah, a little bit tired from walking around that mountain a little bit today. Went up and down some slippery steps, but yeah, they're resting right now. Scott, I'll tell him you said hello, or if, I don't know if James watching this or not. He was down here a minute ago, but I think he went back upstairs to rest. And oh, there he is. There he is. He said hello to you. There's Scott. So he's up and about still. I thought he laid back down, and he saw some free food, so he was excited. I thought he went upstairs to rest to get ready for it. Yeah, we hope she gets better too, because it's putting a damper on their plans. Thank you, Sakura official. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel, what we're trying to do here, which is just have a good time and show you all a little bit of the Philippines and different things that I like to do. And I like to hang out with good people. So I appreciate that. Yeah, Scott says he just got over the flu, 2 days of fever. Well, let's hope that Karen doesn't get that. Let's hope that it's just a little bit of oh, that's not good. That's just a little bit of a stomach bug, and she'll get over that quickly. We assumed it was something that she ate, but we don't know. Just put her in your prayers, and the Lord will take care of the rest, as it says. So I got I love this stuff. It's totally not good for you, but it sure is good to cook with. That quick melt. Maybe it'll, I wish they'd send me a case of it. That would be nice. But it's the closest thing I can come to Velveeta. It's the wrong color. It doesn't have the same flavor as Velveeta, but it's close. And it works good for macaroni and cheese because I've used it for that before. And This looks like way too much, but you know what? Because I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna use all of it. It's gonna be super, super cheesy. Super cheesy mac and cheesy. I have 6 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese. Well, I'm here to tell you, Scott, I'm happy for you on that. And this isn't arrogant, but this is gonna taste better than that Kraft mac and cheese. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because I've had both. And I'm not doing anything special.
Which ones did you use?
What do you mean?
What are you cooking? Which ones? The noodles.
Oh, macaroni.
They
Just
have pretty good stuff here.
Macaroni. Yeah, the Philippines, you get pretty good stuff to cook with. And Norm says that he hopes Karen gets better soon. You probably saw that. Okay, hey, John Vasquez with the alien. Sir, good evening. Sir Colonel, good evening. Good evening to you, John Vasquez. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. And if Scott says when he goes back to the USA, I can send back some boxes. Stone Cold, how's the Cupid Chronicles going? Well, there may be an update eventually, but not this trip. Nope. Mum's the word, but I will say that there's some beautiful women on the island of Leyte. I will just say that. But I will save my love life for another episode way in the future. At least that's my plan, unless somebody outs me. I don't know. That's funny. Homemade always does. Yeah, Scott, we don't have, well, this isn't, I don't know if you call this homemade, Scott. I'm cheating. I'm using processed cheese. Who knows? We don't have mac and cheese in Australia. Just the instant stuff. Well, that's kind of the way, I'm kind of making it myself there, Norm. I'm just making, I tried this when I lived in Batangas, and I just, I'm using the Filipino ingredients, and whatever they have, and just doing the best I can with it. So let me turn this down because my water's evaporating too much. Oh, I had it the wrong way. Yeah, see the macaroni, it's getting, well, I hope I don't have to add more water to that. I boiled off that water quicker than I thought. And so James is with us. And if James, do you mind holding on to this for a minute for me? And don't get into any, highly intellectual conversations because we might lose the 4 people. No, I don't care. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to hand you off to James here.
Yeah.
Because I got to do some stuff.
What do we end up talking about before we weren't supposed to? All right.
Comments
All right. I'll talk while I'm making coffee. So, what is
I got to check them out.
what's the name of his top hand?
Jerson.
Jerson took my bike. Last night we left it with him. He suggested that, we trade bikes at the mechanic shop, and my bike was missing bad. It would not take the gas, and it'd pop a little and then quit. So they worked on it till late at night. He came back and said it was good. Today, it was a little rough. I took it down the road a little ways to the pressure washer.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring any of that up until you talked about it.
Oh no, it's okay. You can talk about that kind of stuff.
Go ahead.
And what happened was, man, that thing was backfiring. We go up the mountain to the monument up there, the Peace Monument, and the Booga Booga Peace Monument. Really amazing piece of land there, and I can just envision what happened during the war there, being there. It must have been, quite a unreal situation for all the sides there. And my motorcycle stalled going up the mountain. The road's covered in that green algae stuff because it's rainy season. Moss. Yeah, down south they just call it moss.
Moss and algae.
Moss and algae. And what happened? So I barely escaped tipping the bike over going backwards. I managed to kind of get it at an angle so I could stop the bike without spilling it. I almost did spill it. The colonel said I would have spilled it. I was close to spilling it.
I was worried about it. I was yelling back, just lay it down.
I know you were. And I almost was gonna, because I was building up some momentum going backwards, and I kept the bike. I barely got out of it.
He got out of it. I was impressed.
So
Me, I'd have dumped it.
So I was pretty depressed when we were up there vlogging the area. I was just, Karen's not there. I was pretty, it's not fun vlogging without Karen. Karen makes the whole thing fun. And so Karen, but the area was really beautiful. So I got the drone out, flew the drone. I was a little happier after I flew the drone. But so we get all done. We make some video. I decided I'm going back again with Karen. Maybe in April when they reopen the monument.
The mountain.
Yeah, they reopened the mountain. You can go much higher, and you can go. There's a lot to see there. So we'll go back in April and see that for sure. But the bike, miraculously, the bike started working. So what I think happened was, I think Jerson and that mechanic did get it fixed last night.
Bad fuel.
And it could have been bad fuel, but I'm thinking that I messed it up with the pressure washer. Because
You guys pressure wash it all the time.
I was pretty aggressive. And also, we've been messing with the plug boot and everything.
Yeah.
And we haven't done that before.
Yeah,
It's a
you
brand
might
new
have water.
bike.
Yeah,
I might have got that whole thing soaked with water.
Yeah, you might have got water in there. All right. So,
I'm sorry, guys. Let me get back to the comments. Sakura Official says hello.
yeah,
Norm says, hey, James. Sakura Official says, I'm Filipino too. Emma Watt says, James, how's Karen feeling? Hope she's better. She's wiped out, and she feels a little bit hot, so she might have a fever now. We haven't taken her temperature, but she's drinking water now. I was really scared for her last night. Last night, she couldn't hold any water down. She was trying to drink water to all come up. So I was really scared last night. I was ready to take her to the doctor immediately, but come morning, after trying to get her to sip water all night and hold it down, but she couldn't. Come morning, she was able to get the water and hold it down, and she ate some crackers, and she ate what do you call that?
the chicken dinner.
The rice porridge. She ate rice porridge, and so we did not take her to the hospital. We were about to, and get her an IV. We were about to take her to the local medical place here and get her an IV because she cold not holding fluids down. So that's Karen's story so far. Stone Cold said, you feeling flat as a biscuit? What plug you talking about? The spark plug. Maybe I just got the spark plug loaded up with water when I sprayed it. I've had that happen on the XRM. I don't know if that's happened on this bike or what, but I totally messed it up. But going home, as soon as the bike got warm, it started working perfectly. So I don't know what the story is. It needs its filters all changed. I don't know whether I'm going to wait till we go back to Glebo, where we bought it, or whether I'm going to do it here. But I'll run it hard tomorrow, and if it runs good, we'll just take it home to my guy in Glebo. That mechanic at that shop we bought it at is really good. Ton's friend, Ton's classmate. Stone Cold Steve says at least she's able to eat. Yeah, she was able to eat, and she's really just wanting to sleep now. That's all she wants to do is sleep. So probably a good sign. But Leyte is beautiful. Leyte compares very favorably to Panay. They're similar in a lot of ways. I think the land's a little bit cheaper here. The views are first rate. Emma Watt says water should not affect the spark plug. Dirty oil will prevent the spark plug firing hot enough. Emma Watt, it always did affect the spark plug on the XRM. If there was water inside the plug boot, the XRM wouldn't fire. So I can tell you that for sure because it happened all the time. That was one of the problems with the XRM. It was needing maintenance all the time, and every time it needed maintenance, the plug boot would get messed up and get water in there, and then we'd lose our spark. But it definitely, I don't know. The Colonel thinks it's a issue of water in the fuel, and it might be. Because if it got fuel on the deck, and it did, and they might have hosed down the bike when they were washing the fuel off the deck at the ship.
I'll bring that over, James, and show them
Sure.
what I'm doing here. Okay, folks, I drained the water off as best I could because I don't know where everything is that Mrs. Bellis has everything. Boy, I can't even talk. And I put the cheese in here. I cut it up and I put it in here, and we're gonna let it melt. I don't really have the burner on. It's just using the heat of the macaroni to do that. And also, let me get where's that little, no, I've got this little can of evaporated milk. I don't want to give. Oh.
Emma Watt says, "Man, that pot of food is big." Yeah, well, don't worry, man.
Oh, look at my stomach.
Emma Watt, yeah, don't. Between the Colonel and I, it'll be gone. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I eat this at home, and now I don't eat it all in one sitting. Now I'll put this in here just to thin the cheese out a little bit. And if you really want to have a heart attack, you can put some butter in there. I don't recommend that, but you can. And it'll makes it even richer and even creamier. But I used to just like the Kraft macaroni and cheese. They just stick that melted cheese they have and they stir it up. And I can do that too with just a quick melt. But I go ahead and put a little bit of evaporated milk. You can use regular milk too. But I put a little bit of evaporated milk in. It just makes it that much richer. And it qualifies me for being on MasterChef because they always talk about it. But no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so we're gonna just let that melt a little bit, and I need to find some black pepper because that looks like black pepper. Now James is not a big fan of black pepper. I am, so I'm just gonna do this moderately. If I don't want him to eat it, I'll put a lot in it. Yeah, that's black pepper.
So what do you? Are you gonna make some mashed potatoes?
I'm not making anything. This is all I'm doing. This is my part. This is my
Maybe,
part for the
maybe
meal.
me and Karen will go pick up. If Karen's feeling better, some mashed potatoes tomorrow. We can make
We could do
the
sometime.
curless mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I'm not doing it tonight. We
Yeah,
can do mashed
yeah.
potatoes sometime. But that's it, folks, for the macaroni. Now, Granny, you see chunks of cheese because it's not all the way melted. I'll do this till it's all the way melted, but it's done. It's ready to eat.
Looks good.
That's the Colonel's macaroni
Yeah,
and cheese.
Karen, and Jen, everybody liked the mashed potatoes enough that Karen actually made it a couple times.
Now, I also like to put my secret ingredient, and this is for Americans. There's this product called Rotel, and it's diced tomatoes and green chilies, and probably hatch chilies, and it has its own unique flavor. You put that in the macaroni, you drain. Well, you don't have to drain it. You just put it in there, and you stir it around with the macaroni and cheese, and you get little bits of that green chili or the hatch chili, whatever they use, and little bits of that tomato in there, and and it's a little bit spicy on the spicy side. It just gives it the mac and cheese an extra flair. Now up in Pennsylvania Dutch country, go ahead.
Stone Cold Steve says Bellis wants some. Happa 308 says Colonel. Ammo Watt says you need protein. Bellis Traveler says I'm hungry and just a floor away.
Well, we're not stopping you, Bellis. And Emma White, you're right. But you know what? My body has enough protein in it already.
Sakura says I gotta go. Bye. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate that you were here.
Thanks for being here. But that's it, folks. It's done. That's a done deal right there. Yeah. And if anybody has any questions about that, let me taste it and see. This is like heart attack food right here, but it sure tastes good. When I shouldn't talk about it, but when I got divorced the first time from my shrewish, sorry kids, ex-wife, who controlled everything that I ate. When I left her, I said, well, actually, when she kicked me out, I said, never again will a woman tell me what I can or cannot eat. And words to live by. Write that down.
Kappa 308 says, how is Karen's stomach? Was it food poisoning? Geez, Kappa, I don't know. I'm not really qualified to say what's the matter with her, but she's getting slightly better.
Oh,
Is good?
Oh my goodness.
I would say he likes the result.
My fat started shaking. It's good. Here, Jake. I'll let you blow on it. It's super hot, so be careful.
Gino's here. Hi, Gino. Dazzle TV says, looks good, Colonel.
It is good, folks. Come on over to Lake Tay and get you some.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's really good, yeah.
And I didn't pay him to say that, but I would have if I had to. Just kidding. Yeah, that's oh yeah. Come on down, Bellis.
Stone Cold Steve says, now Gino wants a serving.
Come on over.
Yeah.
Stone Cold, you too. You're invited.
Gino, the Booga Booga War Memorial is really amazing. I got some good footage of it. I was a little crabby when I was making the vlog because Karen wasn't there. I was like, I really wanted Karen to see all that. But we'll get another chance in the future.
You can look on my channel. I've already uploaded
Yeah, it's amazing.
2 videos just of the view. But James put the drone. Are you going to do the drone footage?
Yeah, we'll put the drone footage in there.
He got some amazing drone footage.
The history of that place is amazing. And
It's good, man.
the terrain alone is worth seeing. But then when you couple it with the history of the place, there were like 12,000 Japanese soldiers up there, and the Americans and the Philippine guerrillas all met sometime after MacArthur stormed back ashore, and it was a fight to the end. Pretty amazing place.
And evidently, Jay, they were saying that a lot of your Japanese tourists like to come here and they like to go there.
Yeah, there's a lot of
for obvious
Japanese
reasons.
a lot of Japanese monuments there, and they have probably not recovered all of the bones of their ancestors. So they're probably the Japanese are into ancestral worship, Shintoism. So it's probably why a bunch of them are coming, because if they've got an ancestor that was MIA, they don't know what happened. Well, they're going to come back here because that's their religion.
And my metal detector doesn't detect bones. So
The problem with the metal detector is up there. They said there's a lot of unexploded ordnance up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be a shelf life on it. I don't know though.
No. Well, you're
From World War II?
You're more into that stuff than I am.
Probably
powder and
not.
stuff.
Probably not. Not well. The powder, yeah, there is. I mean that
I
up
still
there in
wouldn't-
that climate, the shells will rust through, and
Well-
that wouldn't be an issue. The issue I'd worry about are the mortars and the
Well, hold on a second.
500-pound bombs, that kind of stuff.
In Vietnam, the Vietnamese government, they still send crews out, I believe to this day,
get the mines?
every day, searching for, mines and stuff like that, anti-personnel. And then when they get them, they remove and they detonate them. So they're still detonating. I watched a video about that.
Norm says only a 9-hour drive away if I was there in Catamaran. It's worth seeing, Norm. Absolutely worth seeing. It's an amazing sight.
Yeah, I don't want to waste it.
I was fit to be tied when I was up there, man. I was fuming because the bike. I just nearly spilled the bike going up a steep hill mountain there, and Karen's sick and couldn't come with. And the more beautiful it was, the more I was like, oh, Karen's missing out on this, and I'm really sorry she's not here. But I think I got some good footage anyway, and for sure, Bella's Traveler and the Colonel got great footage as well. I think they've already posted some of it.
Yeah, I tried.
Hello.
There he is.
Come on, Bella.
All you had to do is cook some food.
Hey, I don't know where to put this, the plastic there.
I love Ukraine.
I don't know.
Right there, garbage.
Yeah, but the one
Yeah, throw it all in there.
has cheese.
I separated
It has cheese on it. That
Alright.
might get ants.
Get
Get you a spoon and try your spoon of that, Bella.
Just dish me out a bowl, dude.
Okay.
That's a man's bowl. That's a
Looks like a
that's
baby.
a bowl of food. A man's bowl. That's
Well,
a baby bowl.
In the
Well, I have
Colonel's
two.
world, that's a baby bowl right there. I should be putting baby food in there.
You have spoon or fork?
I would use a spoon.
Okay. Yeah, load her down there, Haas. Didn't he look like Haas from Cars Kart, right? Haas
I wish I was that good looking. I hope I live longer.
If he had some hair and it could be one of them big 10-gallon cowboy hats.
Okay. Well, you've already probably lived that long, bro.
I can't remember when Dan Blocker, he passed away early age.
Something happened. He like choked on a chicken bone or something,
I
or
thought he just died.
something happened.
All right, so let me see what we got going here. We're gonna. I'll tell you what, folks. Oh, we got a lot of people. I was gonna say we're gonna close this out and sit down and eat, but
Yeah.
I don't think you guys want to watch us eat.
Why not?
So,
You can watch this.
well, Bellis wants you to watch him eat. So,
They can watch and
you know,
Let's talk.
if you don't mind me eating on the live stream,
You gotta make a poll and take bets on what's wrong with the bike. Is it?
yeah, we should do
Is
a
it,
poll.
was it water from the in the fuel system?
I'll
Was
let
it
you do
water
that
from
on
the
yours, James.
Pressure spray? Yeah.
yeah, you can
No,
do that
I
on
guess
yours.
If you want to.
Yeah, but humans don't learn from. Okay. One of history is only remembered by a couple generations, then it resets. That's possible.
You know.
I like the layout of that kitchen. Bella's Traveler, American.
you.
Your wife designed it. She lived in the USA. No, and no. Nope. His wife is Filipina, and she has not been to the USA.
Ever.
I don't think she wants to go to the USA.
Oh, but don't you know they're all visa
Yeah.
hunters according to some people.
Yeah, right.
It makes me nuts.
Not all Filipinos are visa hunters, guys. They're not all of them want to go to the USA.
Go home by.
You know, that's a misnomer. A lot of people think that, but it's just not the case. There's a lot of Filipinos, they absolutely don't want to go to the USA.
Get out very much.
And, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just dropped it on here. Shoot, his wife's gonna kill me.
Very creamy. Very good, girl. Got used that whole block, huh?
Well, I don't normally, but I did this time.
Wow.
So it's gonna be super creamy. And, yeah, I use way more. I usually use half. But I used more macaroni
Okay.
this time. Here, James. I used more macaroni. Watch your spoon. I use a lot more macaroni than I usually do, so I don't usually use a whole bag. I usually use 3/4, but I put the whole bag in there.
Oh, that looks good.
You want more?
No, that's okay. You know
Take a
what
little
would be
more.
great in this?
Okay.
A sliced tomatoes.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That rotel is the best, man. The diced tomatoes with
You know, I got a lot
chilies.
about Ukraine later.
Hey, Colonel from Bama. Hey, Bama. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
So then, Bellas Chava designed the kitchen. Who designed your kitchen, Bellas?
I just had kitchen.
He designed it. Yep, Bellas designed it. And some bacon bit. Oh yeah, oh no. Hey,
would be good
hey,
with this, yeah.
smoked
Absolutely.
bacon.
Not bacon, we didn't fry none.
Yeah, but is it Filipino bacon or is it?
Holy grandma.
Is it Filipino? This is just the first helping. Is it Is it Filipino bacon or
Yeah.
is it?
No, we got Hormel in there.
Or if it's smoked bacon, crispy, crumpled up in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I make bacon.
that would be good. That would be good. So let's see. I like that, Hapa. That's a good idea. But you know what else I do? Because I lived up in that Lancaster County, that area. My mom's from up there. I shouldn't say it. Well, I did live there one
Yeah, I've
summer.
been through there several times.
I'll take hot dogs, beef hot dogs especially. Could be pork too. And I'll fry them in butter, okay? And then I'll cut them up at a diagonal, and I mix the hot dogs in with the mac and cheese. Yeah, that's some good stuff. I learned that from there's a few things my ex-wife did pretty well. And she did cook well.
Colonel, tell the Stone Cold he asked about when was the last time Bellas had American cooked him mac and cheese. Tell him high school.
High school. He probably heard you. My mic's pretty good. Stone Cold.
It's been a long time since
Bellas hadn't had American mac and cheese since high school.
real American mac and cheese.
Yeah, bacon would give it a kick. That kick for sure.
We lived on it.
Emma Watts says, "Yep, smoked marlin or anything smoked." For you that's fine. I don't eat fish, so I absolutely would not like that. But for people who like fish, oh, absolutely. Salmon in here, smoked salmon. They'd probably like that. Tuna, but I can't stand any of that stuff. Happy, you got family in Lancaster, Pennsylvania? Are you kidding me?
Actually, Ukrainians.
Where at?
Over the Churchmans. Huh? The Churchmans, the Ukrainian side of my family.
We're at exactly in Lancaster. I worked over on Marietta Avenue,
Okay.
but my mom's side of the family is from that whole area. I got cousins that live there.
That's when we-
And if Jeff, if you're watching
a
this,
lot of our family, my mom's side.
good evening
Most of the
or
family.
good morning for you. My cousin Jeff played for the Baltimore Orioles.
Tiny little
And
enough to kill.
Most Poles.
Yeah, he's
about-
good guy. We just talked not too long ago. I need to call him back. Yeah, he heard you, Bellas.
What's that? Okay.
Animal Wild, I'm so sorry you don't eat fish, missing half of your life. Yeah, well, I agree. I wish I liked fish, but I haven't liked it since I was a little kid. But I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I just feel like I smell a whole lot better. It's all good. It's all good. But my mom used to make us eat it, and I've eaten it. I just don't like to eat it. Not at all. And each to their own. There's stuff I eat that people absolutely don't like, and that's good. Oh, I thought you meant Lancaster, California, or Well, there they probably say Lancaster. No, not California, happen. I'm not a California boy. I'm a West Virginia boy. And been to California.
This is Pennsylvania, yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't want to stay. Yeah, although there are beautiful parts of it, just not where I was.
I like Lancaster.
Lawrence, I worry about moving to the Phils next year in that I hate fish as well. I've tried dried fish, but I'll pass on that. Norm, you'll be fine, man. Not even all there's Filipinos that don't eat fish. Don't worry about that. And I'm here to tell you. I gotta show you. Look at that.
You can cook American.
Look at that, man. That's straight up American heart attack food right there. Hold on, that's not even a good picture. I'm trying to get there. Look at that cheese. Look at that cheese on there, man. Look at that. As they say down in Georgia, that'll make you want to slap your mama. That's how good that is. And everybody knows about it. We don't ever slap our mama because you know what's going to happen afterwards. But this will make you feel good enough to make you think you can get away with it. But you ain't going to get away with it. So let's not do that. What's one food you, James, and Bellis miss from the U.S.?
The beef.
Oh,
Beef.
miss-
Beef is so much better.
Aged beef, yeah.
They say beef. I'm so used to not eating beef, I couldn't care less about it anymore. I do like a good
You
steak.
remember when we went to the Canadian Beaver? That was the last time I had good beef.
Really?
Yeah, and see, I didn't think it was that great.
Well, it was okay.
It's the flavor. It's not that it's the beef.
I
It's
got
it's the way they cook it.
Texas Roadhouse in Cebu. It's really
good?
good. Oh,
It's good.
yeah. You pay for it.
I ate it. I did Texas Roadhouse here. The food I miss.
Seafood City, Texas Roadhouse. Alamo.
There's, I don't know, I don't think about missing it because it's been out of my. I try to make if I miss something or want something, I try to make
Stay
it.
there for free.
But there's things here that I miss, like Rotel. I use Rotel in so much of my cooking. I do miss having. Now I can order it and get it because I've done that before, but it's not cheap, and they don't always have it on Lazada. So I miss Rotel. But for all three of us to agree, they say beef.
Myself, so when we're out in the field,
I don't care about the beef, but that's what most people say. They say good beef.
So you're fairly new.
And what? LOL. Oh, Sakura came back. Thank you for coming back. And oh, there's Mrs. Bellis. She's joining the show.
Bro.
Don't worry, it's not on you. Greetings from Guam, Stephen Liz. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate that. All the way from Guam. Have any of you ever tried bison? Happa? I love me some bison, man. I was up there in the Black Hills of South Dakota, and excuse me, my nose itching. And we got some bison steaks, and they were that thick, the deepest red color, or brightest deepest red, whatever it was, brightest red color, and we put them on the charcoal or on the grill.
That's my favorite.
Man, that was good. You have bison? Have you?
Steak.
Nah, I'm not elk to me. Yeah,
Roasted potato.
elk and caribou. There's no nutritional value in caribou. I don't know. I wasn't impressed with it. I'll take a bison over that any day, or moose.
There's tons of nutrition in elk, dude. Come on.
I think elk and moose are probably. Yeah, it depends on the
I really-
elk,
moose
right?
is
You don't
kinda
want to
tame.
nail.
So I always
you don't
look-
wanna nail in the rut.
Yeah.
I always thought of elk as being the same as caribou.
No.
Because I've
Elk
eaten.
are reindeer, like Santa Claus.
Well, that's what caribou look like up in Alaska. They call them
They're
reindeer.
reindeer. Yeah, elk are
And-
not reindeer though.
Like a big mule deer. I mean,
No,
mule deer. Deer is the leanest and most
But-
healthy.
but I had caribou in Alaska, and
Yeah,
I ate it, but it wasn't that great.
I like caribou.
The problem with caribou is what they eat up there. The environment's very different.
See,
so
I
they-
didn't like.
I miss Texas barbecue
very
brisket.
muscular.
Especially, oh man, it's been a minute since I had some good Texas brisket there, Gino.
Yeah,
Oh, Sakura was eating. Well, I hope you enjoyed whatever you were eating there, Sakura. Maybe you want to share with us what you had. Hapa say that sounds good. Yeah.
This brisket.
I mean, what? But I see some good cuts of meat on video at S&R and Landers type spots. A few other small meat shops seem to. I went into the marketplace where I live in Iloilo, and I got some decent steaks. They're thin, and I'll pound them even thinner. You saw that one video I made. That was a steak from the marketplace, and it was good. It tasted real good. A lot of that's how you cook it and what seasonings you use and everything.
Mostly grass-fed.
Yes.
Mostly grass-fed.
You were in the Philippines before.
I grew up on grass-fed.
I don't know how to answer that. I live here. So, I'm not sure how to answer that, Sakura. I visited here, yeah, and then I came back. So, yeah, I was here before. Is there good beef in the Philippines or Thailand? Not in Thailand, based on my experience. I'm sure somebody will argue with me about that. But,
Yeah, there's good beef in the Philippines. It's
but,
imported.
yeah, there's good beef in the Philippines if you can afford it. But the Thailand, no. There's beef, like up in the Saratburi area where I lived and stuff. But to me, it was not good. Not at all. Sakura, Sakura, sorry. Why are you sorry, Sakura? You don't need to be sorry. Do you like the gas or charcoal grill better? Well, I like them both, and for different reasons.
Yours.
I like the charcoal.
Don't start. Well,
The-
this channel.
I like the charcoal
Oh, I know. So it is.
for the flavor of the smoke, but I like the gas for the quickness of doing it. And you can get smoke from the gas too. You can put wood chips on there and still get smoke. So all in all, probably the gas is the best way to go because you can control things a lot better. You control your temperature better. But some people are just dead set on having that charcoal flavor, and that's up to you. You know, excuse me.
He's doing it the wrong way. He's handing
And,
out a lot of like cards and.
I do.
Hey, fellas, my
You do
just
that.
hey, just so you guys know, my mic on this phone is like outstanding.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Do you like gas or okay? Did that
Oh, yeah,
already.
that was-
Char grill always tastes better. I just want you to know that, James. That this
I've
mic
been
picks
there.
up everything.
I've been there 5 years
Um,
and I've never been at.
They're whispering sweet nothings in each other's ears, and I want them to know that everybody can hear that. You know.
Well, thanks for blowing it off and telling.
Well,
thanks
you know.
for Guilty now.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you guys always throw me under the bus, so it, you know, turnabout's fair play. Yeah.
Caroline, let her use your kitchen. What
I
do you
forgot about my OC. I forgot.
Nice
Thank you,
shirt,
Caroline.
babe. Check that shirt out. Did you see that shirt?
Which one?
The one she's wearing?
I like that shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Brought my OC. I forgot I was drawing something. Okay. Ever heard of those Traeger grills, wood pellets? I've heard of wood pellets, but I haven't heard that brand name, Hapa. But I would imagine, hey, that would be all right too. Yeah, because you can control if you can control the feed of the pellets and everything. And so, of course, I was so busy. I'm sorry, man. But
Matt,
Aaron Watt says, yes, I hear everything.
Are you eating some?
No.
Good, huh?
What's that? I don't know what that means.
Needs
No.
a little salt.
A little salt.
You know how much salt is in that?
Look on in, man.
Do you know how much salt is in that quick melt? You're trying to get high blood pressure for sure.
You know, when Karen's
You gotta have a heart to get high blood pressure, huh?
Man.
Karen's cooking, I say, this is the way my mom does it.
Bellis' wife, she said that this didn't have enough salt. And what she doesn't know is there was salt in the water that I boiled the macaroni in, so there's even extra salt.
True that.
So you know what I say to that, Mrs. Bellis? Don't eat it, because that's more for me.
It's a lot for
You see the look she just gave me. Add salt if you want. I'm trying to stay healthy, that's why I'm eating all this processed cheese, you know. Yeah, right? And I'm worried about salt. Give me a break.
I'm such a fatty now.
Oh, probably noticed cheese miss. Okay. You haven't heard that in a while. I know you told me. Do you, James, and Bellis like Creedence Clearwater Revival? That's from Hapa.
Real mac and cheese.
You like CCR, James? James is a little young for that, maybe.
No, I'm going to learn high school.
That's cool.
You like CCR?
Yeah, but I'm not, I haven't listened to him a lot, but yeah, I know the group.
James is a country music boy.
Creedence Clearwater.
Bellis, you like CCR?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bellis and I like it. But see, we're older than Sir James. Sir James is a youngster.
We grew up on rock and roll. That was a little bit before my time there.
Yeah, PH Expat Prepper says CCR was a great band. Yeah, they were good. Very talented. Oh, come on, man. Bellis is trying to say before his time. Hey, I'm not even going to respond to that. He's trying to get me going. What's that?
What they sing? Black Betty, Black Betty, or
CCR? Man, why'd you have to do it to me? Because now I'm going to draw a blank.
there's
On
some
it.
like they have hits.
Yeah,
Is it Black and Blues
Miss-
Overdrive or something?
no, that's that's
That's
BOC.
another-
Fortunate Son?
CCR.
No. Man, it's right on the.
Water?
Yes.
Oh man, Rain, the Rain song. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I like CCR.
Man, you hit me with that. I knew I was going to have a brain fog, you know.
He's still touring and everything, man.
The one guy just died.
Fortunate Son is CCR. Fortunate Son is them.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got one on top of my
But you
head.
have to play it for me.
Fortunate Son.
I had one of her CDs, but you know,
Okay, copy.
they're like greatest hits or something. Yeah, Who'll Stop the Rain? Yeah.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
The Rain
But
song,
that's
yeah.
not my. That's
I can't do it.
They have other songs I like better.
That's what you should have said.
Mississippi
Please,
Burning.
Water. I
Oh,
would've knew.
yeah, Mississippi Burning.
You know Fortunate-
Proud Mama, Proud Mary.
You'll know Fortunate Son.
Yeah, Proud Mary, right?
Famous song.
Yeah, that's the song I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know it.
yeah, I know that song.
Totally, yeah.
I know that song. What was the name of it?
Fortunate Son.
Okay, yeah, I know
I
that.
ain't no Fortunate Son.
I know that. And that's one of the earlier ones, I believe. Let's see, load out. Okay, wait, hold on, I'm missing. Stuck in load out again. Okay, yep. Left a good job in the city.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the rain? Thanks, fellas and ladies.
Okay.
Before when I was 3, I call salt sugar. Isn't that, I don't, is that Sakura? Yeah, I think, is that Credence? We'll have to look that up.
How you
Bad
doing?
Moon Rising was okay. I'm from Norm.
How you doing?
By the way, good evenings from Sakura. Good evening. Where are you at, Sakura? What country?
Your house video.
The house videos?
Yeah.
They did good, but it's been a long time since I
We're
did
trying
it.
to figure out where you're
Oh, you
from.
mean the one we did here?
Yeah.
Really good. Let's see. It's way over 5,000.
I'm enjoying this
6,000
macaroni and
right
cheese.
Is it really?
6,000.
I hope you guys are enjoying something good to eat wherever you're at. I hope it's not as fattening as this.
They want a good house on.
But Bella's told me I had to make macaroni and cheese, so that's what I did. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Okay, Sakura.
Currently building.
Great.
that road.
What island? Can you tell us what island you're on? Do you mind telling us that?
It's at 6 point.
We're on the island of Leyte.
Cause I told him that's 1,000 a square meter down the road. Because
Bella's childhood calls us the Wild Wild
we
West.
think it's high as hell. Here,
Yeah,
for us.
they won't.
Yeah, Alan
We
Jackson
like that.
is a
That-
good country
that
singer.
highway's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
The
I always liked
road they
Alan
put in,
Jackson.
That's amazing.
I don't
But I like
really
Toby
name
Keith,
my,
too.
Afghan friends, but
That's pathetically high.
I'm enjoying my Johnny Walker
I'd
Black.
rather buy here.
Well,
Karen wasn't
I'm
from there.
enjoying my
I bought it.
quick
Well,
melt macaroni and
it's a nice
cheese.
place.
It's family.
Yeah.
62. And it's still quite.
We're not a drinking channel here, but if you need to drink, you want to drink, you go right ahead
A lot
on.
of people are hiking.
They're your friends.
Almost 10:22 p.m. here, so dinner is long gone. I hear you, Norm.
Huh?
Where are you at?
Yeah, don't say that out loud, but so far, I mean, that's.
Is that good?
that's
So,
far, but yeah.
Sakura, just laying down because the rain is heavy.
very
Okay.
good.
So you must be in,
73% higher than that.
you're not in Ackland, are you?
That's good.
Yeah.
Near Calibo? 'Cause I know Gino was saying they were getting a lot of rain.
Are people watching it and staying?
I just looked up at the top of the screen, folks. Thanks for all those thumbs up.
Okay. it's
Really
perfect.
appreciate that. That helps the algorithm.
So that's who stayed and watched it?
Yeah.
PHX Prepper, I drink Colonel to sleep, trust good booze over Big Farm. Hey, I just said that, Prepper. You do what you gotta do,
You
man.
got it nice.
You know?
That's how
I
many
just,
people it's
I just choose not to do it, but I'm not telling you not to do it.
That's how many people have been
It's all
What's the-
down there.
been in front of.
Yeah, what's the
It's all
best
down there, yeah.
Wow.
gun for home defense in your guys' opinion?
8% click.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, guys. Are we allowed to
As
talk
your
about
video gains
that,
popularity
James?
With your own audience, then they start showing it to the bigger audience, and then the click-through rate goes down, because those people haven't seen you before.
Oh, Northern Samara.
So
Okay,
that's
you're
how
near
you
us.
get new subs.
So, okay.
James, they got,
But it
Ha-
lowers the click-through rate, but
Hap-
that's how you get more people.
Happer wants to know if you're, I don't know, if we're allowed to talk about this. What's the best gun for home defense? I don't think we're allowed to talk about that, are we?
It depends on who you are, but I would recommend anything made by G-Lock.
Myself, I'm a 12 gauge shotgun man.
Yeah,
Well, that's a liberal.
if you
thing,
need to
bro.
go, yeah, that's what Joe Biden said, just go.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Not an AR platform.
I'm
So
not-
I told Joe, go
I
An
hope
AR
so.
platform shotgun.
Slow down, cowboys. I ain't talking about jacking one. I'm talking about
With a drum
using
clip.
one.
That's not a Biden
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Hey, and incendiary rounds.
But see, I'm trained on that device.
When they hit, they burn. Incendiary rounds.
You ever see a skip shot? Yeah,
Skip
Yeah,
shot.
sure.
I'll take
Under the
you.
car? Yeah.
It don't even have to be under the car. Depends what you want to do. But anyway, don't get me started on that.
Magazines.
I
When was a
preferred-
kid,
I preferred
all the
Kimber
gun
myself.
magazines, all the police magazines, I was reading all
I
that
say
stuff.
shotgun, and they're like, "Oh, Joe Biden." I mean, go cry in your milk with Joe Biden. Give me a
He
break.
says, I told Jill at the debate, he says, I told Jill, everybody's ever trying to break in the house, all you need is a shotgun. Just take my old shotgun and fire it out in the garden. It's like, what?
Oh, I wasn't saying that at all. They were asking what we prefer. I like something. If I'm in a hurry, I don't need to aim. I'm good to go. So anyway,
I got a lot of questions for you about you. What's better, 5.45 or 7.62?
I like my G30.
AK-74?
Wife carries G43. Prepper said, but my CZ Scorpion is easy.
Both of them, actually.
Oh. You ever fire a Coleco? Or Calico?
It's
My
a
gun
39.
of choice, dude. Right now, my gun.
Buddy of mine had one of those, and we went to the range. That was something else. That thing did some things that we weren't expecting it to
I
do.
love the 17.
I want to know what the
quarter in the
Ukrainians,
head.
which one do Ukrainians want?
Calico,
You've got a
it's
choice
called.
between the 74 or the 47, which one?
I was watching Demon Slayer and saw this, so I decided to watch. Well, Sakura, thank you very much. Hopefully we're not boring you too much. Hapa says 12 gauge will be noted. Hapa, it's personal preference, you know. I didn't just have that. I didn't just have that in my
I'll answer your
house.
question. The best one to have all around in your house is Colt 6920. It won't go through the wall, it won't go through the door if you're using 55 grain hollow points. And a woman can use it, a child can use it, a disabled person can use it. It's ergonomic and it's common. It's in common use everywhere.
And there you go. That's your technical answer from a gun professional.
M4.
No,
Yeah,
I'm perfect.
which most of you probably didn't understand anything of what he said, but you got the official word from Sir James right there.
Palmetto State Armory is currently my favorite manufacturer.
I just like watching anime. I'm anime-holic. Well, I can pretty much guarantee you that nobody sitting at this table watches anime. Maybe we should, but we don't. And there's nothing against that. It's just not. Now, we do watch, like, I will say this now. When I went to see The Last Day of the Lights in Iloilo, they had people dressed up like, excuse me, like anime. I didn't know who they were, but some of the people wanted their pictures taken with them, so whatever. It looked like a demon dressed up like a little girl, but I don't know, you know. My dream is to fire the M60 now I fired an M60.
Oh, okay.
So-
They're into that here, South Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I like sponge.
I enjoyed that. I was in the Army for 6 years.
No.
The highest I got to ever fire though was the 50 caliber mounted on a tripod, and that was a blast.
Isn't the replacement better, the 249?
We-
than the M60?
No,
And the M60
We-
is a common.
we tend to put 500 rounds downrange a month, keeping the let's see, the reflex is that reflex tight? It is now part of who we are. Okay, prepper. Just keep staying prepped, man. You just never know. You might need it. Hapa says, "What was it like to shoot the M16 there?" I never did an elephant gun. I've fired some high caliber. Well, I mean, like I said, I shot that 50 caliber. That was military grade.
Yeah, what constitutes an elephant gun, Colonel?
Yeah, well,
You used to
I
use
wasn't going there.
7x57 Mauser. Some of the professionals in
Three-
Africa back in the day used to use 7x57.
Hapa put 308. I had a 7mm mag, and I enjoyed the heck out of that weapon. But
It's an elephant gun too. You just
it was a cannon. It was like I called it the cannon, but it was accurate. It shot flat. Some of that were the loads I was using. But anyway, I'm not the gun expert that James is. I just enjoyed it, and I had it for other reasons. Okay.
It's fun. It's fun to fire a heavy bolt.
Yeah, but it is fun to get you hook up an M60 and you got tracer around. That's fun to watch, especially shooting at nighttime.
I got a bunch of tracer rounds in 5.56. And
I only ever fired a Winchester 357 Magnum when helping set up the firing range when I worked for the Austrian Federal Police back in the 90s. Only gun I fired. You know what? I'm gonna let James take this over because we're talking about guns and he's the expert more than I am.
All right.
I wanna
What's
think
the questions here? THX Prepper says we tend to put 500 rounds down range a month, keeping
I
the.
read that.
It's not part of who we are. Okay.
Go to the bottom.
Norm says I only ever fired a Winchester 357 Magnum when helping a Winchester. Oh, you mean a lever gun? A lever action? Set up the firing range when I worked for the Australian Federal Police back in the 90s. Only gun I've ever fired. That's a shame, Norm. It's because it's a fun hobby. I mean I used to reload for 3006, 308, 5.56, 40, 10 millimeters. My favorite all around for handguns because you can use it for. It's a cowboy gun. The Glock 20 is a good cowboy gun. It's replaced the single action Army Peacemaker used to be like the universal cowboy gun for generations, and then when the Glock came out with that model, the Model 20, 10 millimeter, it just worked. You can get it full of dirt and cow manure and blood, and I've done all that, and it still works. And I've got one that I put 15,000 rounds through.
Maybe that was macaroni salad.
PHX Pat Prepper 10 millimeter is not odd in the United States anymore. Jeff Cooper was really on to something with that 10 millimeter round. It started with Miami Vice and the Bren 10. And then Brennan had a problem getting the magazines out. So, but Glock came on the market, and Colt came with the Delta Elite and the Gold Cup in 10 millimeter, and Glock came out with the Glock 20 right about the same time, and the Glock 20 just took off. A lot of people bought those Colts, but there was issues with they couldn't take the beating for the early ones, but the Delta Elite they used to come apart. But the Model 20, they just keep ticking, and I can say that from experience.
Yeah.
It's a good cowboy gun. It's a good wilderness gun. It's the #1 sidearm in Alaska for fishermen and hunters now, and people just for bear defense, the Glock 20. So I wouldn't say it's odd anymore. Sakura official says, got to do my drawing because my friend is waiting for me to be done. I said I was going to draw her. Okay, well, thank you, Sakura. We really appreciate your participation here. Norm says, guns are frowned upon here in Australia, like a lot of things. Can't wait to be a kid and get some fireworks and I go to the Philippines. Yeah, I'm that's one of the reasons I'm here. I'm just tired of all that nanny state nonsense that goes on. Trying to keep us safe, and they take all the joy out of life, you know. You want to be safe or you want to be free? I want to be free.
We had fun with those fireworks.
I mean, I like my Karen, but I only need one Karen telling me what to do. I don't need a bunch of them back in the United States voting by committee to tell me how to run my life. No, you can't play with fireworks. No, you can't play with guns. No, you can't ride the motorcycle without the helmet. You know.
He's only saying that because she's up there sleeping. He wouldn't be saying that if she was standing here.
PHX Prepper says, since my CZ Scorpion is 9mm and my wife carries 9mm, that is the ammo I stock. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with 9mm. But and Seska Zabrovka, is that how you say it, Bellis? Do you know that one? CZ, Seska Zabrovka? Zabrovka? CZ, like the gun maker in Czech Republic.
My problem with 9mm.
They make some good stuff. And I thought at one point about getting some of those CZs also. CZ makes 1 in 10. They make some of the same runs they make in 9 and 10 also. But 9 is a good round for home defense. There's nothing wrong with it. And for concealed carry back in the U.S.
My dad was like, no, I've seen a guy with a whole bunch of clips unloaded. Well, yeah, because he was so high on cocaine.
Well, I was going to say 9, my problem
He
with
was so high on cocaine, and it was, they were shooting in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 3 clips, he was still coming. It's like, yeah, you gotta figure he was high on cocaine.
And it's the same thing with the 30 carbine in the Korean War. They say the same thing. They say they couldn't stop them, but the thing is they were all hopped up on something, and that's why they couldn't stop them.
Yeah, that's what, he was a 45 guy himself, my dad.
They would make shots on those guys. It would literally destroy their heart, but they kept coming.
Yeah.
In Korea,
Crazy.
it wasn't the round. It was the fact that they were all hopped up on some kind of amphetamines or something. Norms and hallucinogenic mushrooms, I think, at the same time is what they were mixing it with. I've read articles about it. What they were doing to North Koreans were giving to the troops and the Chinese on the front lines. Yeah, that's I got to go. I think I could really get into checking out all these war monuments and these battlefields. That's some good content. I'd really like to go to Korea, but the really good battle sites we're not allowed to go to because they're in the other country. Somehow we didn't win that one. Still bugs me. Norm says, here in Australia, kids under 16 are now banned from social media. 1984 is approaching. Yeah, it really is. It should be up to the parents whether the children are allowed on social media or not, Norm. Australia is in a pathetic state. I actually think that the recent developments in America are good.
Well, I thought in Australia, age 14, they were considered adults.
They consider, it depends. Well, I don't want to get your channel in trouble, so I won't talk. PHX Pat Prepper says, I put a Holosun sights and a nice can on the CZ. It is a great under 4K package. Yeah, I'll bet. The CZs are nice. I've checked them out. The triggers are nice. The balance is nice. I like them. The reason that I went with Glock, though, is just because the parts are universal and they always work. HAPA 308 says, didn't they ban AR-15s in certain states or restrict them to semi-automatic? Well, they're always restricted to semi-automatic, unfortunately, unless they're pre-86. Used to be in 1986 before they passed the Hughes Amendment. You could buy a brand new one. You just had to get the right stamp. You had to get a stamp, and it was only $800 for the gun and $250 for the stamp. So I was 6 years old then, so I missed out on the fun.
I thought
PHX Pat Prepper says,
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
oh, for sure, all the pistols are Glocks. The CZ is a PCC. Okay. Yeah, they just keep working, man. They just work.
Let's close this out, James. Let's get to the bottom real quick.
All right, we're at the bottom. All
right, folks, we're going to close this out because I don't want y'all to see me eat another bowl of macaroni and cheese. and then talk about how fat I am. I don't know how we went from making macaroni and cheese to talking about guns, and you know,
It's all right. You're not.
I was never anti-gun, and I'm still not, and I had my share. But for me, it's a personal opinion. For James, it's a techno opinion. And for Bellis,
Shotgun.
it's a lethality opinion. So anyway, nah, prepper, I ain't worried about fault. Don't worry about that. See you guys. Enjoy your evening, guys. Take care. And you know what, folks? Thanks for joining us. And check out some of the other videos on all the different channels. And we do appreciate everybody that shows up and talks with us. It's entertaining for us. And hopefully it's entertaining for you also. All right, Hapa. Good night, Colonel and gentlemen. Hapa says good night, fellows. They're talking. They're not hearing. But anyway, Colonel's out.
M4s are wonderful.